Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for October 2021 or whenever you click into the video. It is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out your other placements. They can shift from month to month and week to week. Sometimes one will resonate more than the other. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to get into your current energy, the near future, and what you don't see coming. And then we're going to look into the singles. And then we'll do a quick you and them if you are partnered up. So I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's returning. And to those of you that are new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. I do personal readings. That information's in the description box below. All right, so let's get some general energies for you for the month of October. That's weird because that came out for Libra as well. You may be dealing with a Libra. So we have the Two of Swords in your current energy with the Seven of Cups. And then we have the Three of Swords. Let's see. Hang on. I just feel the need to shuffle a little bit more. All right. I feel like there's a question about, because I just saw the Two of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Cups. A question about whether you want to be involved in a situation that may involve more than one person. I think there's some confusion and frustration around that situation. You may just be open to dating and you know that your person is dating other people, vice versa. It could be a lot of different things, but I do sense that there is three energies involved. Now, that could have been something you dealt with in the past. You'd already made a tough decision, and your current energy, you're just kind of feeling your way through your options. So two different things there I'm sensing. All right, so in the near future, we have the Four of Swords with the Judgment in reverse and the Devil card. And then what you don't see coming is the Fool with the Five of Cups in reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse. All right, so the overall energy is the Tower. So here's your energy. That means October is going to be all about you. Yes, we do go into your birthday season at the end. So you could be switching things around in this month. It really is the time when Scorpios seem to come to life. You really love fall for a lot of you. Some of you love the waters because you are a water sign. But I feel like this is that time when you get things really shaking up. I like that. Some things may fall away from your life and new things may just show up. It's going to be an exciting month for you. Tons of energy, lots of passion, a lot of fire going on. I don't know what this is, but it's a really let's just get things moving and going and shaking and I'm not going to stop. Let's just let everything kind of explode in a good way. That's really great energy for a full month's reading. So the Two of Swords with the Seven of Cups. Do you have a tough decision to make around something that could be hurting you? Absolutely. I think that there is a lot of illusion, delusion, things like that. Not saying you're delusional, but at times we can get caught up in a situation and the fantasy of things, circumstances, just kind of, we allow things to happen that maybe we wouldn't normally. But right now, I just don't think you want to make a choice about it. So you may be holding off before you do. If you have been in a circumstance like this and you let it go a long time ago, I still think it was a difficult decision. And now your options are opening up in your current energy. So it could be one or the other for many of you. We'll clarify that in just a moment. So in the near future, we have the Four of Swords, the Judgment in reverse, and the Devil card. So this is a question about what has happened, how much has gone on as far as the things that you've dealt with in relationships, where the unhappiness lied. The Four of Swords says being in your head quite a bit about making decisions. Where do I put my energy? Do I follow something that I'm truly passionate about? Is it really going to fulfill me long term with the Judgment? Am I making the right decision? I think there's a question of, am I making the right choice? And I just feel like it can put you in your head sometimes, which can create, yes, a sense of overthinking, overwhelm, and talking yourself in and out of all kinds of different circumstances, especially when it comes to romance. Now, there could be a little bit of codependency as well with someone that you're dealing with in the near future. you could feel a little bit too attached to that person, or that the attachment is a little bit toxic. Now, for some of you, just release that energy into the past. You don't really want to overthink it, but it could be coming back up in your mind just because we're always going through that. Every time we get into a new relationship, we're always thinking about how did things go in the past? How can we do things different? What did I learn? What's important to release and what's important to take with me? All right, so what you don't see coming is the Fool. And I love that the overall energy with the Fool is saying, take that leap of faith. If something comes your way, do not deny yourself, because so much is going to shake up and move around and get you going. What you don't want to do, and I don't think you will be, is sitting in a place of being sad and overwhelmed over anything. The Five of Swords in reverse just says whatever inner conflict there is, you're going to be releasing it. It's behind you. The Fool is facing the other direction. So take a chance. Trust your gut. Go with whatever is pushing you. If something exciting comes around, do it. If it's something off the wall, who cares? It's literally that kind of energy. Spirit's like, just do it. Just have a really good time and don't worry about it. Now, part of you could be a little shut off emotionally, or just maybe not wanting to deal with a lot of overwhelming emotions in the month. We've got the Wounded Warrior here. You could be dealing with somebody that's a little bit emotionally unavailable and pulls back, or someone who carries like a lot on their shoulders when it comes to their circumstances, their past, things like that. It's also, to me, saying that you're walking away from those things. So I feel like there's a person that you know that carries stuff with them, and then you seem to be wanting to put it all behind you. And maybe that is going to take shutting off just a little bit. So Spirit just wants you to do whatever you need to do to enjoy what this month is going to bring towards you. Yep. And you could just be walking away from it and finding that I don't want to deal with any of it. So I just want to turn my back on it. If somebody feels abandoned, you could feel abandoned by someone as well. Those types of shakeups, like if somebody leaves your life, you could be feeling that way. But it's going to be a sense of relief. I hate to say this because it's not great when someone leaves your life, but sometimes it is. It's like a weight off your shoulders. Like, I just want to feel free. So that could be anywhere in your life. Friends, a hard work situation, something of the sort. And then the Star card comes in to let you know that healing is going to happen. And see how there's 1 foot in, 1 foot out? It's like your energy's kind of there for the month. Do I? Don't I? Do I? Don't I? Which area of my life do I really want to put my attention in? And which area am I just going to let fall behind? It's like she's not even paying attention to what's being poured out behind her. So sometimes I don't think you realize how much of your energy gets wasted on things that don't matter. That was a profound moment. Think about that for just a second, because I'm going to set these back down and then we're going to clarify. All right, so the Two of Swords with the Seven of Cups. Opening yourself up to the options. Even if it's just something that you dance around with in your head, I feel like Spirit's saying just let it happen. Dream about things. What are the possibilities? Where are you maybe kidding yourself about certain circumstances, certain relationships, things like that? Ooh. Something flew out and I want to grab it, so bear with me for 1 second. All right. So we have the Hermit. So there may be a couple of moments that you have where you realize, here's those snakes, those shakeups that we were talking about. Maybe you just realize that some people are not worth keeping around. Maybe they're just a little shadier than you had thought. You could be dealing with difficult people like that at work, or it could be in a love situation as well. All right, so with the Seven of Cups and the Three of Swords, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Putting in the work to find the happiness that you want. This is also putting in hard work where things might be letting you down in a job situation. I feel like Spirit's just saying keep your head down and keep focused on the prize, because things are going to start getting better and better. And the harder, yes, you guys work hard anyway, but it's like, can you work any harder than you already do? Probably not. but keep your head down and focus on what's necessary. Try not to allow anything from the exterior, heartbreak, love, things like that, get in the way of what you're meant to be focusing on as far as work is concerned, because the two can always blend. And I feel like at this point, that's going to be something your focus is going to be primarily on. I mean, both, yes, but that seems to be what's going to take precedence over the love situations. All right, so the Four of Swords and the Judgment in reverse. We have our, so many words I have for this card. This is our little side-eyed narcissist. Could you be dealing with people like this? Of course. We all do. They're ones that cross your path. In the near future, there could be another one that pops up that you have to deal with. I think you're better equipped for it now than you may have been in the past. So just know that if this person comes in and that could be a shake-up for you as well, you're going to know what to do with that energy now. So the Judgment in reverse with the Devil card. And then we have the Ten of Cups. So this is kind of conflicting energy. This is like, oh my God, but it's so much fun and it makes me happy. But at the same time, I know that it can be codependent and toxic. And oh my God, here comes the Tower. We've got Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, and Virgo. See how all this energy mixes together? That's a lot. It's like a lot of passion, a lot of crazy, a lot of love, a lot of maybe even somebody who's a little spunky. Okay, I'm not going to go there, but instead of narcissism, that could just be somebody who's really hot and heavy and sexy and wants to get a little crazy during the month of October. Maybe the change of the season makes them want to get a little kinky. Who knows? But I feel like that could be it. It just feels like a lot of work, a lot of love, a lot of all of it. Work hard, play hard. All right, what you don't see coming is with the Fool and the Five of Cups. Ooh, okay, some more of that passion. More of that coming in. As you release things and get out of any kind of inner kind of conflict that you might have, boy, that devil comes in to say, let's have some fun. Look at him. They're dancing together. That's not necessarily toxic energy. That could be really steamy stuff, especially since I was talking about kinky stuff. All right, so let's look at the Five of Cups. All right, the Hangman. So it may put you in a position where you feel like you need to slow down a little bit if things get a little nutsy. I just think you guys are going to have a really great month. It's going to be very interesting, to say the least. All right, so I'm going to clear this energy, and let's take a look at what's going on for my singles. And when I say single, I mean there isn't anybody that you're even really involved with or thinking about. Okay, so for my singles, what's going on? A little bit of advice, just a general energy for my singles, please. All right, so we have the Page of Wands. So there will be somebody who's making a decision that they finally want to speak up. Now, this could be somebody that you know or don't know. It's someone who's had this epiphany moment that they just aren't happy without you. So yes, it could be that somebody comes back from the past. If you don't want them, that's cool. You don't have to tell me. I know people get in the comments, screw the past, and that's okay. This just feels like somebody who has like a youthful nature. So they like to have a lot of fun. Again, all that heat from the main reading is coming into the singles read as well. You're going to have a really like snap moment where you go, okay, I know exactly what I want. And it's like, as you get that feeling, the energy starts working up to come towards you. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse just says that I don't want you to move too quick, is what I'm going to say. It's don't move too fast. Things don't have to go at rapid speed. But it won't be a tough decision to make. I think this person's going to come along if you're open to it and ready for it, and probably surprise you. I do think it's going to be one of those steamy situations. Now, for those of you that might be interested in somebody from the past, they are very much coming back towards you. All right. I'm going to get the Romance Angels, just get a couple cards and see what we have for my singles. And then we'll get a Lover's Oracle for you as well. So we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And then we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So you may meet somebody. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Like I said, for some of you, it's going to be somebody you already know. For others of you, there could just be this instant connection and you guys decide that you'd like to go and spend a weekend together and see how traveling goes. All right, so let's get you a lover's oracle and then we'll move on to the couples, the you and them. All right, this is for my singles. It says, sacred union, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So it may be something that you hadn't experienced before, and there's a deeper connection that comes towards you. All right, so that's my singles. Now I'm going to get into my couples, your energy and their energy. This is for my couples. All right, what's going on? So, all right, your person's energy is the 9 of Swords, the 6 of Wands in reverse, and the 8 of Swords, as well as the 7 of Cups. You, look at that, shaking things up. The Tower, your card, you're coming out in your own side of the reading. The Knight of Wands, King of Wands in reverse, and the Emperor. Overall energy, ooh, okay. So there's some energy of somebody might have been lying, or you think that somebody's lying or cheating. There's a question around somebody's integrity. I think your person's a bit stressed out. They're afraid things aren't going to work out. They're feeling really stuck. And right now they're just confused. So that's a pretty straightforward message. They're definitely in the clouds. They're not quite sure how things are going to go. For you, you may be just deciding that this is too much, or you just want to go out there and have a really good time and you're not going to sit back and wait for somebody to make a choice if they were, or maybe you're just shaking things up and you're ready to go and get exciting. Now, for some of you, you may actually want to go towards this. You may still have a lot of passion for this person. The King of Wands in reverse, it's like you're holding back, but at the same time, you want to move towards them. I think you lose your control a little bit with this person. I think you feel like you can't maintain your control, or you feel like you can't connect to them on a level that is deeply intimate. It's like you want it, but you don't want it. You want it, but you don't. I think there's a lot of questions around the honesty and how this can work. Or for some of you, you may be just deciding, I'm just going to grab my shit and run. I'm just not sure that this is going to work. It's very explosive types of energy. All right, so with the romance angels, this is for my couples, please. This is for Scorpio, October. All right, so we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Unrequited love, there's not enough love or attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And then finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life. So for some of you, that may be the case. Maybe there's a fear. I think it's more your person that has a fear that you don't feel the same way about them. And then if there's somebody else lingering in the energy of your partnership, there may be a need to release that person in order for things to work out here. All right, let's get the Lover's Oracle. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get some, instead of an outcome, let's get some advice and see what Spirit has to say for you. What's the advice for Scorpio for this situation? The Lovers. Look at that. Page of Swords. Speak your truth. And the Four of Pentacles. Don't hold back. Open up emotionally. This is, look, if you love them, go to them. If you've got something to say, speak up. The Page of Swords, he's got a message of some sort. So I feel like somebody's got to speak. I don't think you're not speaking. I just think things are a little bit rough right now and your person's a little stressed out. Don't hold back. Whatever you're holding back, whether you're holding on to fear or you're just afraid that if you open up you're going to get hurt, the King of Cups comes in and says the advice is to open up and balance yourself emotionally. He is the most balanced of the energies in the deck. He's totally emotionally available. So it's saying open up to that, because it seems like this is a good partnership if you want it to be. All right, my loves, let's look at the Lover's Oracle, and then we'll get a couple messages from the Wisdom of the Oracle to close this out. All right, for my couples, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. And then we have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. It absolutely is. And then we have time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. All right. Last messages from the Wisdom of the Oracle. This is for Scorpio. Okay. So we have time to go. There's something that needs to be released. Whatever it is that you feel like you need to walk away from, if it happens to be this relationship, I totally understand. There's going to be some endings for sure this month. Chaos and conflict, new life, look at that. And then we have blessed, yes you are. And then unfinished symphony. So this is about those new beginnings. You've got the 9 and the 10 right here saying it's time to go. Whatever wasn't working for you, I feel like it's emotions. Anything that you may be holding on to, fears, emotions, overthinking, things like that, let it go. And then the 10 pops in to say this is a new beginning. Even if it's a revival of a relationship you've been in for a while. And this is a new you, a new version of you. Because even though there's a little bit of chaos and conflict, I think we all like a little bit of that. And I don't think you're going to mind it this month. And then a new life. It's all about relaxing into the newness of things that are coming towards you. And you are blessed. 22. I feel like you're going to see a lot of 2s this month because the Peace card comes and gives you a sense of peace. Relax into the chaos is what I want to say. Lots and lots of 2s, partnerships, having fun, being with other people, not stepping back and going into a shell. It's going to be a really exciting month for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. Thank you for all your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. And if you'd like a personal, that's in the description box. I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful month. And of course, I'll see you next week in the weeklies. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.